You know that you deserve so much abundance. You are worth way more than you could ever know. When you were a kid, you used to have these very big dreams. These dreams that was so comforting, just like holding on to a teddy bear that you just love so much. You used to think of being an adult and having fun and being crazy and just having this beautiful world, but your world really do feel small. Funny how that happens to some of us, right? Well, a good amount of us. But baby, the story only just begins, okay? It says it's not the end, only the beginning. Absolutely. But as you continue to progress in life, you have to start relying on yourself. This was in the reverse, and it says that, oh, I can only count on myself. But you're not counting on yourself. You look for a lot of validation, like, does this sound like a good idea? Should I do this? Should I do that? Know that this reading is gender neutral. And you don't trust your own judgment. You should. When you start trusting you and using your internal compass, that gut feeling, your higher self is connected to spirit. Your higher self, your internal guide, is connected to your creator. Doesn't matter what you believe in, but the universe have something just really good in store for you. But first, start trusting yourself. If someone says, hey, let's go left, but you think let's go right, start listening to yourself and go right. It's not about what everybody else think, it's about what you think. Start having more confidence in yourself, because why not? When you have confidence in yourself, you shine brighter, you look better, you're even more alluring and attractive in so many different ways. When we look at these celebrities, they have confidence. They're not just, oh man, I hope somebody watches my video. No, they got, their head held up high, okay? And they out here. Like, she's putting on her best dress. Homies, put on your best kicks, put on your best fit, all right? Start being who you want to be and how you want to show up in the world. It's not about everybody else. With these celebrities, we admire them because they are their own person. When you see Rihanna isn't some other person. She's not a Jennifer Aniston. I know that sounded weird, but you know what I'm saying. Jennifer Aniston. There you go. She's not Buffy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Michelle Gellar. She's who she is, and you're who you are. Batman is who he is. Bat Duck is who he is. You know what I mean? Be yourself. It's okay to be you. Whatever it is that you want to change about yourself, start making the move, because you can do it. So start having confidence in what you wear and what you do. There's so much drama going on. There's drama going on in the world, drama going on around you. And you really need to stay out of it. Stay out of the drama. Make sure that you're spreading positivity and staying out of the negativity. Keep yourself out of trouble. This card says, better alone than in bad company. Yeah, you don't need people that's going to make you feel like crap. You don't need people that's going to tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do that, and they don't even respect you. Hopefully, that's not exactly your story, but be with people because they uplift you. Be with someone because they make you feel good, and it's like a give and take, an even exchange. When you have relationships where someone's constantly pulling off of you, it becomes extremely draining. So yeah, stay out of the drama, because the drama don't pay you anything. It don't pay your bills, and it doesn't make you feel good either. You've been having so much happening where it's pushing you to like burnout. It says like, yo, do not push me. Okay? Like, no. This is more of an internal thing. Like, this, it's in reverse. So it's like, you can't keep going through this. There's like some resistance there. And you need to take time to set boundaries. Don't allow people to push you where you don't need to be pushed. And don't push yourself to do more than you should. You can't pour into others when you have an empty cup. You have to pour into yourself. So much that's going on with the drama and everything. You're like, yo, I can't do this anymore. Like, there's times where you're like, yo, with whatever situations are going on in your life, where like the flow of your life, certain things that just have so much resistance with you being overwhelmed and the everyday, and when I mean every day, sometimes for someone here, it's like different day, same bullcrap. Things could be popping up and you're like, yo, I can't. I'm not into this today. Somebody come with some BS, you're like, I just can't. Set them boundaries. Those boundaries, oh, when you give people boundaries, it's like somebody farted in the room and everybody's like, oh my God. Like, oh, yeah, yeah. I know, terrible analogy. But, when you put up your boundaries and tell people, yeah, I don't want to. I have too much on my plate right now. Maybe another time. Maybe you can ask somebody else to do this. Maybe you can ask somebody else for money. No, no, I don't want to. I'm not feeling it right now. And it's in your right to do that because sometimes when we're pushing ourselves to go above and beyond for other people, sometimes those other people are really just not going to do it for us. And the ones that aren't going to do that for you, know your friends that you can count on. And clearly, with all the drama going on and not being in good company, you don't need those people. And don't be around them just because you don't want to be lonely. You're worth more than that. And the universe has more for you. You just got to let that bull crap go. So bring balance into your life. That yin and that yang. For you to have balance, like, yo, everything does not have to happen today. Everything does not need to be an emergency. All chaos is not something that you need to like sift through. Absolutely not. Who made you like the drama control or drama patrol? Absolutely not. And that was confirmation. There's enough magic for all. Don't believe in scarcity mindset. Yeah, do not believe in a scarcity mindset that, oh, that there's not enough, oh, that you can't do something because yada yada. Stop listening to those voices. Stop listening to those people because they don't believe in themselves. So how could they believe in you? Think about it now. So, this card says here, power of labor. Pour your all into work. Craft your legacy. Fear not the challenges. Let your potential shine. Yes, with whatever you think you want to do, whether it's fashion, whether you wanted to do something with social media, whether you wanted to do something with a talent that you know that you have and you can only bring your dreams into fruition by you taking a step forward. That's confirmation right there. If you heard that, that was a car going by. Put your work into yourself. Like, put your work into your dreams. Only you can make them happen. And I know you might be scared. It's like, oh my gosh, what if I fail? So what? So what? I had to like redo this deck by shuffling it because I'm like, I can't keep looking at the same cards from like a different channel that I did. So I'm like, Spirit, please help me channel this message a bit differently. So then this is what I got. But in that deck, it says, F it. F it. Who gives a crap? You got so much ahead of you as something good that, like, all you got to do is take the step forward. So trust the journey, trust it. Like, don't compare yourself because comparison is the thief of joy. Okay? Comparison is the thief of joy. Remember that. So don't compare your day one to somebody's day 10 because you're just starting. Remember, they're at like 10. when they started from one at some point. So keep that in mind. And so embrace balance. Blend ambition with rest, passion with presence. Don't sacrifice one aspect of life for the other. Yeah, you need sleep. Just like you got productivity, you need rest as well. So start planning out your days on when you want to do something and plan around what's like really like important to you. Like if you have a family, then it's like, okay, you know what your family time hours are. You know what your work hours are. What is the time that you have outside of that? What are your days off like? What about your lunch breaks? Eat and then maybe start like planning ideas on what your next thing is going to be or how you should go about this next thing you're going to do. When we make excuses of, oh, I can't because, oh, this is right, we stop ourselves. Just like you can put all that effort into the job that you do for someone else or the place that you work, or all the effort you put into your family or even your kids, you got to put that effort into yourself too. What about you? Don't leave yourself out. Remember that kid that used to dream. Remember that kid that used to have this idea of what you would be when you were an adult and you're there now. Remember when you were like, man, I can't wait till I become an adult because I'm going to do what I want. Start doing what you want. Yes, there's life where things happen and sometimes I feel as though life can beat a person down, but I'm gonna cover over these boobies. This card right here, it says shred the pretense, break free from limits, embrace your truth. You have to be authentic to yourself. You have to give yourself a chance because if you don't give yourself a chance, who will? And you don't need to wait for somebody to give you that chance. Give yourself a chance. There's so many ways for us to get out there and do what we want as like creative people. Only person that can stop you is you. Only limits that are there are the limits that we put on ourselves. So make sure that you're resting and planning for what you need to do. Like, don't sacrifice your sleep and say, oh man, I got to get this project done, or I got to get into the studio, or I got to get this dress done. Plan your time accordingly. Prioritize what matters. Make sure like the things that you need to do, start leaning on others, the people that surround you, the people that matters. Now, if it's a bunch of naysayers, don't listen to them. Don't even tell them what you're doing. Be quiet. Your gifts, your ideas, your steps that you're putting forward on what you want to do, these dreams that you're making into a reality, they're like prayers. And what do you do when you pray? You have patience and you have silence. You don't tell people you're praying about. That's between you and your creator, between you and God. That's not for everybody else. That's not for social media. So moving forward, hopefully you trust yourself and the ideas that you have coming to you, write them down. These ideas that's coming to you, there for you to put them in motion because you can do it. We have AI. Don't say, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know." Yeah, you do. Find somebody who do know. Look into social media. Contact people. And if you don't feel comfortable doing all of that, cuz I'm sure that can be like terrifying for some people, of course, cuz you're contacting people you don't know. Use the AI. Use the AI. Like, yo, I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. How do I go about this? What is the steps that I need to do? Ooh, excuse me. Belching, confirmation. Trust the universe. Trust yourself. Okay? Trust yourself and know that the creator, your creator, is going to look out for you. If you're seeing this reading, it is meant for you. And it's time for you to start stepping up. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Everything is working out, even when it seems like it isn't. A lot of times, it's not in this deck, but a lot of times where things seem as though it's breaking down around you, It's only breaking down to reconstruct in the way that you need it to be. But you got to let go of the toxic people. You got to let go of the toxic habits. You got to let go of the toxic situations because they do not serve you. And so I have another card that says, trust your anchor. It just goes back to what I was saying of trust yourself. Hold a safety symbol when overwhelmed. There's no need to solve every storm. Find power in chaos because you got power. There's this thing called decision paralysis. It's a real thing, but you become so overwhelmed, like you don't even know how to respond, or you just don't respond. And you got to respond. Just take a deep breath and release the breath and think of it objectively. Like if this was your friend going through this, what would you tell them to do? And be the friend to yourself and tell yourself what you got to do. So trust yourself and anchor yourself. Stay grounded. And getting back to what you got to do for yourself, get back to the basics, okay? Get back to the basics. You got this. And so when it comes to love, okay, maybe you're not interested in any serious commitment. Maybe you just not interested in commitment at all. But do understand that if it is about your age, that doesn't matter. For a lack of a better phrase, Aaliyah did say age ain't nothing but a number. Let's not talk about her situation, but the saying, stay with me with this reading. you know, you're not too old to be in love. I had to drink some water, but you're not too old to be in love. You're not too young to decide to be committed. It's okay. You can be committed to someone. Personally, right? I believe when you're in your 20s, maybe getting married to someone may not be like the answer because, and I'm not saying that you don't know what you want because clearly the card is in reverse. You're not interested in that. So cool. But I feel as though in your 20s, you got to live life a bit. You got to live life a bit more. That doesn't mean that, you can't still be committed to the person, like care about them and be with them. Yeah, you can grow together. That's fine. I just feel as though some people are just so into the, oh my God, I'm getting married, than being committed. You know? Felt the need to say that. But I'm sure you may understand that too because people seem as though they get married just to break up the next year or two. Like, do you even like this person? Do you even like yourself? Let's start with that. Do you even like yourself? But age doesn't define whether you can be in love or not, or wanting to be committed, or even wanting to be married. That's your choice. Like, you don't have to let society tell you what you should be doing. I mean, if you're in your 40s and someone may want to get married to you, but you're not sure, I mean, don't let that stop you. What do you really want? Who cares about what everybody else is going to think? You know? I feel as though that had to be said for someone here in this message, but take what resonates. If that don't apply to you, then it don't. But it says radiant aging. Uh, Age is a staircase, not a block. Each step, more confidence, more self love. No matter what age you are, love yourself. This is just another version of you. Okay? And whoever is going to decide they like you, they got to be committed to you just like you're committed to yourself. And y'all could be committed to each other if you even choose that. But it's okay to be in a committed relationship. But of course, being in a relationship doesn't define you. Absolutely not. Okay. And don't let other people think that it should either. Don't listen to them. But yeah, age shouldn't stop you from wanting to be in a relationship or in love. Like, it's okay. Because this next card here, yeah, you see that nice hot red, that purple with that power. It's a powerful chord. And love coming fast. So it says madly in love. Never cower from past wounds. Refuse to let fear extinguish your love. Leap fearlessly into the present. You see them two right here? They in love right now, okay? It could be you. I mean, there's for someone here, there's somebody who's like, girl, boy, I'm here. What we doing? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not about that commitment stuff. I don't know. I could be too old for this. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm too young to be like locked down to you. I mean, if you really like this person, what's stopping you? Come on now. Stop playing, okay? Like I said, madly in love, never cower from past wounds. The past relationships were learning experiences. What did you learn from that? And don't tell me, oh, I learned that I can't trust dudes, or I learned that I can't trust chicks. Money over hoes. Like, okay, all right now. Let's relax. Okay, let's calm down. It's okay to be in love. Love is love. You know, whether you believe in the Bible or not, God did not make man to be alone. Come on now. Come on now. But it is okay to doubt. It's okay. You know? Um it's funny when I see doubt, I think about when I was in food service when they say when in doubt throw it out, but don't throw out that relationship. Don't you do it. It's okay. Take it slow. It's all right. All right? I know that you think that being with somebody, oh, especially being married, is freaking game over. And it's really not. Stop being dramatic, guys. Come on. Okay. And you don't want the person to take it personally. It ain't about them, but like, it's about you. It is about you, but like, stop it. Come on. Love, love, okay? It's here for you. The universe is here to give you what you want. You ain't dreamed to be single all your life. Stop it. So you don't care to be perfect, and that's good. You don't have to be. Ain't nobody in this world perfect, okay? And whatever questions you may have in mind of like, should you like really entertain this person? Should you make certain plans, or there's something that you've been wanting to do but you're not sure? So sleep on it. Just sleep on it. Do you really want it? Do you really not? I remember I was looking at these press on nails. This ain't about me, but it's good for the story. Just bear with me. So it was these press ons I was looking at, and I was like, those nails look nice. It's black, but it's pretty. Got all these colors. It's tropical. And I was like, I don't know if I want it because it was like $30. Because you can get press ons from the store for like probably like $5, $10, maybe, depending on where you go. And I'm like $30. So I slept on it. I slept on it for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, I still want these. So I made a decision and I bought them. They're not on me now. I'm gonna wear them for a special occasion. I don't know what occasion, but it's in my little vanity mirror case, so they gonna get worn. So like, yeah, sleep on it. Like, do you really want this? Let me talk to my higher self and sleep on this. Come on. My nose is so itchy, so I guess it was right on the nose with that for somebody. Ooh. So, with things going on, with you planning, there is always a plan B, okay? This says there's no planet B. So like, yeah, there's a plan B. The world that you are in that feels like, oh my god, this world feels like a small world. It's just ridiculous. Make another one that's not polluted with a bunch of crap, with all the drama. Man, step out of this. So, as advice to move forward, start unplugging from life, okay? You don't gotta be plugged on social media 24/7. You don't gotta be on a phone with X, Y, and Z when you wanna go do something else. Like, life can be exhausting sometimes. So, yes, please, unplugged. Maybe you've been thinking about this, but yes, please unplug. Take time for yourself. And it says your energy is not for algorithms. Protect your peace from the noise. You deserve to exist. Absolutely. Before social media, people were existing. Let's get back to that sometimes. Read a book. Somebody need to read a book. You deserve to exist without constant validation. Yeah, you don't have to. No, you don't need validation. You think you a hottie? You a hottie. You don't gotta have nobody like your picture to tell you that you a hottie. Stop it. Stop it. Authenticity, okay? Authenticity. So take some time to pull away and relax, okay? Like I said, unplug. This person is chilling in their mind. They at the Bahamas right now, all right? They are not on their phone. They are chilling. He has flowers on his head. He doesn't care about what other people think about him, and neither should you. Okay? Yes, do not disturb. Regeneration in progress. You'll get there. Start celebrating with people, okay? So celebrate together. Step in with goddess like grace, or that king like grace, is what I like to say. Spread bright warmth away from the screens and let energy take its place. Absolutely. You see all that greenery? Like people are, that's a little, okay. Yeah, focus, focus. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Get out. Go touch grass. Enjoy your life. Stop being stuck, because the only limits we have are the limits that we put on ourselves. I remember when I was talking with my angels and I was brainstorming on an idea, and I kept thinking of circumstances blocking me, like, oh, I should do this because of this, or I should do that because of that, or how can I even do this? But it's like, get back to being that little kid that you used to be, and like, yo, let's be crazy. Be crazy with this. What would you do without any of the issues that you think you have? What would you do if you could just live tomorrow like no tomorrow? If you could live tomorrow like you had all the money in the world, what would you do? And let's say, not even with the travel, you want to make things happen, right? What are the plans? What would you do? How do you live? How do you be? Let's think about that. And so I had to sit there with the project I was working on, like, okay, in a perfect world, I have everything I have. I have everything I need. I have everything, I got it all. This is what I want. This is what everything looks like. And start painting your picture. And so with the celebration, right, you with letting the people that do not serve you out of your life, you will find your tribe. Okay? The tribe is out there. Become who you want to attract. Energy follows energy. Don't fear small circles. Choose quality over quantity. Yeah. You don't need 10 friends to validate you. You don't. Because people who have a lot of people around them, a lot of them are there for something, and they're not there for your authenticity. Okay? When times get hard or certain things happen, you realize who the heck your friends are. You realize who the heck is important to you. That even goes with family. They say blood is thicker than water. Let's take the veil from over our eyes, okay? There are family that are there for us, and there are family that may not want the best for us, but keep your eyes open. This says embrace the elements. So enjoy rain, wind, and sun. Just let nature's rhythms soothe your soul, okay? Like, it's beautiful. Life is beautiful. Start enjoying it. Like Nas said in a song, when you breathe another breath, you are blessed. We're blessed. When you wake up every day, you are blessed. When you can breathe and you got your five senses and you're alive, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that you have consciousness to even fathom this video, you are blessed, okay? Like, start living like you are because you're magical. We have a card here that says Dopa Go. If it feels good, it is good. Gravitate towards it, okay? Only if it blings. Bling bling. All right. Okay. Go bling on somebody. Go stunt on somebody because you want to. Okay. I know that you may not be feeling the love right now, but when you step outside of the chaos and gravitate to the people that gravitate towards you, and I'm talking about the positive ones, not the negative ones, you start attracting people who, excuse me, confirmation, you start attracting the people who are like you or similar, or who will value you like you value yourself. People that want what's best for you are the people who will be drawn for you when you want what's best for you. Now, if you are a person who do not choose yourself, when you're a person who isn't number one in your life, how can you be number one in someone else's life? Think about that. So, with everyday life, make sure you're taking care of yourself and the things around you. Appreciate what you have and what the world has to offer to bring into your life. So, be appreciative of what you got and what you got coming. Forget that lack mindset because it's a trap. Yeah, be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. And know that you can. You can do this. You are worth more than you know, and the universe is here for you. And the universe is telling you to trust. God is telling you to trust. Pray about it. Whatever your religion is, whatever your faith is, whatever you believe, even if it is just spirituality, Hinduism, whatever, God, Jesus, whatever, okay? He's looking out for you. They're looking out for you, okay? Like, you have so much backing, all right? There's so much ahead of you, and all you need to do is step outside of the world that seems like just has been created for you, or that has been created around you. Step out of that and you can start saying no. Okay? Start saying no. Just like you say no to drugs, how they taught us as kids, or at least most of us. Y'all remember the crime dog? Yeah. Say no. Say no to drugs. Say no to drama. Because you don't gotta be a part of it. Because you're better than that. You're a warrior. You're amazing. You're the greatest. You're the best. You are the most authentic out there. And nobody could be you better than you. So start being you, and who cares about what people think about what you wear, what you're doing, and how you talk. Because that's just how you talk. Okay? And I will see you next time.